So yeah, the reason I use Kuro is obviously because this takes 20% more fire damage. I needed a fire jutsu to weaken him down to at least about 66%, and then I could finish him off from either the front or the back. The timing I could miss him too, depending on how well I timed Itsuru's blood steals at the end. She can hit behind, and usually BTR would have worked for him. Where was it again? This guy. Because he can hit in front of him and behind him with his jutsu. The only problem would be this. Nullifying it by at least 25%. Well, yeah. I'm not gonna have a fun time on this one. But, who knows. Today, or just for this one, it'll be floor 38. That was the clear. Or, yeah. Clearing 38. Of course. Let's see. Do I want to do it again? Sure, why not? I just won't clear it. It'll be a waste of a relay ticket though, but... I have 53. Might even be better, but yeah. I wouldn't get much. Okay, I'll do it next time. Maybe? Yeah, who knows. Do I want to? Yeah. Getting around his sword waves, dodging from above and then slipping down around the tiny electric orbs. Yeah. This comes every 30 seconds. Damage is reduced every time his health drops by 4.5 bars, I believe. Yeah. 25% of 18 bars is 4.5 bars of HP. Every time he drops that much, his damage, the damage he takes gets reduced by 30% for a good 9.5 seconds. Damage mitigation for him, basically. So if you're putting all damage in one keyframe, it would not really do well. So it'll be best to separate it so you could damage him without the damage mitigation. But that would also depend on before he goes behind you. For the one part where he goes behind you, let's see. You can use weapons that can hit behind, I suppose. There's Kieran. It can hit. You can track the boss behind or in front. There's also this thing, Divine Flame Staff. It can fly forward or backwards based on the location of the boss. Unless, of course, you just unless you used it just as it was going back and forth, going from the front to the back, then you might miss one or two shots. So time it wisely with Divine Flame Staff. And then, last but not least, I guess the one thing that I could definitely hit behind him, or anywhere on the battlefield, would be Sky Crystal Kunai. You have this, you can definitely hit him from behind or front. During the last 25% of his health, when he goes behind you, as you've seen. And the only reason I was able to take him out early was because my jutsu can hit him in the front and back from orbital. Yeah. What else? There's also the flame scroll. Yes, I know. There's also the flame scroll that can hit from behind. You pop it, it could damage the whole field, and then summon Firebolt. Yeah, it would summon Firebolt, which is like a weaker version of Kuro's jutsu, and it could also hit behind. The only downside to Kuro would be if Kuro summons when Kuro's towards the end of his jutsu, and he summons a fire tornado, while the boss just so happens to have an ice umbrella, his jutsu damage would get cancelled out or completely blocked by the crystal umbrella. It's the yeah, this guy, sort of Purgatory. Around if you manage to drop him to about 50% to 25%, between this time frame where his HP bar is between 25% to 50%, yeah, he will summon this thing, an ice umbrella in full screen mode, and that regular attacks that are very direct, like these, would not go through. You have to have damage that can pierce through regular objects, like maybe Dawn of Lightning, but I don't have that, so my option would be to use Feather of Wind to pierce through that ice umbrella, because Paranormal doesn't protect, can go through everything in that one straight line, but that's it. I don't know if Lightning Swirl Blade is a great option, but you'll have to time it so that when he hasn't summoned his ice umbrella. Otherwise, if your orbs hit the umbrella, it might get cancelled out. I haven't tested it though. But yeah, it might get cancelled out and then just dissipate because it hit the ice umbrella of his. Likewise. Ice umbrella. Okay, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's fine.
I will be with you till the very end. Swift as the wind, agile as the crane.
Right here. When you summon the ice umbrella. You saw that? My sword, or fourth sword, landed on the umbrella instead of the body of the sword, and the damage got cancelled out. So you'll need something that can pierce through that umbrella of his, or go around it. Even Kieran would probably get cancelled, unless he doesn't have this umbrella in front of him at the moment. You can, yeah, like now. That umbrella went away, and then you could try to do this stuff before he goes behind you. Or, and when he does, try Ice Kunai, Kieran, maybe, yeah. Lightning Swirl Blade can also hit him from behind, if you were to think about it. Just not his umbrella. I really hate his umbrella. Yeah. And that's it for Sword of Purgatory.